Shalom. First, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakodash. Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence. Honors to you brothers out there pushing this truth and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word. Calling on the names Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai in time of trouble. Say, peace be unto you. May the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times. Now, this is just, like a new little series I'm starting, because for the last, couple of weeks, I just, every morning I wake up, I just see the Lord bringing judgment, just a couple of things recently. I mentioned, at camp. Well, I think I just mentioned to the brothers, man, like how much judgment is coming out, man. Woke up the other day and it was just, it seemed like it was just judgment after judgment on this news app that I have called Newsbreak, and every day has been significantly more and more judgment. The Lord is just taking niggas out, man, taking people out. The other day they had some guy lost control of his car downtown and ended up running under a parked semi truck. They have those sometimes downtown they have those semi trucks or those truck drivers that get there early. They have designated parking areas where they can park near the business that they're going to unload at. So some guy had this nice old school Cutlass, decided to cut the engine loose and ends up losing control of the car and going up under the semi and pretty much getting decapitated, man. Right downtown. And then another incident that happened that same evening, oversized load of containers, hits a corner and rolls over on a fire truck, and hospitalizing a bunch of people. I don't know if I know they had 3 people in intensive care. I don't know if what came of it, but it's just, it's been every morning I've woken up for the last, I don't know how long exactly, but I just want to say, maybe a month plus. It's just been judgment. People getting taken out. So I was like, I said I was like, I'm gonna do a series. I'm gonna call this series Zephaniah 3 and 5. And I'm gonna read that scripture. Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. And every morning I wake up, of course, you say your prayers, you do your spiritual stuff. Then maybe a little later you grab your phone. You open your phone and it's just judgment. It's just been people being taken out. So, I said at the camp, I said, I'm gonna do a series on this, because this stuff like this is supposed to put the fear of the Lord on you. You ain't got the people never had the time that they think that they have. Just because you woke up feeling good this morning, you could walk out there and a tree could fall on your ass, man. A pane of glass off of one of those downtown buildings the wind could blow it off and it can land on top of you. Anything could happen. You live in an environment where you could be, you could be feeling good one minute and then gone the next minute. You know, so it's really important to fear the Lord, man, especially in these times. This is a time of judgment. As with the as of the likes that I haven't seen. Like, it seems like every day is I open up this news app and it's just this person got killed. That person, people are getting burned up in fires, people are getting shot, people are getting in car crashes every day. So I was like, man, it's good for lessons like this to go out to restore the fear of the Lord in people, because people think they got time. People think they all right. People don't consider their ways, their sins. They don't consider when they do evil, you know, until it's too late, you know. And eventually judgment catches up to them, So I'm gonna just hold on a second. I'm gonna go to this app real quick. This is here in the city I'm in. Indianapolis Fire Department has confirmed that a fire at a double residence killed one woman early Sunday morning. That was this morning. It says, according to IFD, firefighters were dispatched around 4:08 a.m. to a double residence on the 45th block of East 19th Street that stated that the unburned side of the building was occupied by a sleeping family. Hold on, let me do this. Okay, that's all right. It says the unburned side of that building was occupied by a sleeping family of 4 who quickly evacuated. Unfortunately, the burnt side of the building was occupied by an adult female who was an adult female, a woman that was by herself. You got a family next door. Somebody in that family woke up and said, "I smell smoke." Ain't that something? No, you got a family sleeping next door, and they were warned to get out of the house, but the woman that was by herself, the independent woman, got her ass burned up. It says, unfortunately, the burnt side of the building was occupied by an adult female who IFD reported did not survive the fire. Okay? So, that's judgment. That happened at 4 a.m. this morning, And this has been, things like this have been happening for a minute now. Look, so no, IMPD person killed in hit and run accident near East Washington Street. I'm saying blah blah blah. So one person was found fatally injured after a hit and run on Indianapolis near East Side early Sunday morning. Online police reports show the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department officers were dispatched to the 1300 block of East Washington Street, just east of Emerson Avenue, around 2:45 a.m. Sunday. Reports blah blah blah. The call type for the run was later updated to an accident fatal hit and run. Officers haven't shared the victim's name, blase blase. So, I'm sure this ain't gonna be all the judgment that goes out today, but every morning that I woke up consistently, I'm like, man, the Lord is judging. Like, the other day, there was like a drive by and like two people were killed and 3 were injured. There's been all kinds of car accidents. There's been all kinds of house fires. People put a candle on and doze off, and then never wake up. you know. So the Lord, man, the Lord has really been judging people, man. The judgment of the Lord is going out, you know. So we supposed to see these things. We're supposed to see these things, and it's supposed to add fear, the fear of the Lord on us, and the fear, you know, fear is supposed to help keep you from death. This fear is supposed to, the fear of the Lord is supposed to, make you want to keep the law and do the things that please the Lord, man. But you got people out here walking around here. They put that I don't give a fuck spirit. That Lil John spirit is out there on everybody. That YOLO spirit, is out there on everybody, and people don't fear judgment until people don't fear judgment till you open your eyes and the bed's on fire and you on fire. or until you go to sleep and then you open your eyes and you standing before the Lord. Or when you lose control of your car and you see a semi truck coming at you. That's when people get scared. But when we see stories like this, you said that story, that plane that just fell in Brazil and killed like 68 people. That was horrific, man. At any moment you could be taken out, man. Hey, they're talking about there's more storm systems developing that could bring hurricanes, man. So when you see these type of judgments, man, you first you're supposed to thank Yahweh Shem Yahweh, and this is supposed to make you go harder for the Lord, man. This is supposed to make you really examine yourself to see if you could be in the way of judgment, man. When you see stuff like this, and then we live in a society where people say, "Well, I avoid the news because it's the bad news," because they're so pacified. People are so pacified into this fairy tale lifestyle, lifestyle that everything is supposed to be sweet and cute. Anything that's outside of their fairy tale minds, they avoid it. But these things are still happening, and you see these things, man. You got a system set up where we have the news, and you see these stories, and they're supposed to put the fear of the Lord in you, but people don't want to fear the Lord. That's why they live their lives without fear, until judgment comes. These people, the woman that was burned up, she didn't know that was going to be her last night waking up. That guy in that Cutlass, he didn't know it was going to be his last day revving up that engine. But eventually, judgment will catch you, man. So this is going to be a ongoing series, man. I'm kind of reminded of the Elder Hawad in North Carolina, man, because he does lessons. Oh man, I can't think of the name of the lessons he does. In the news. He calls the lessons in the news. Then of course we got the Brother Qual Loth in Missouri, GMS News on Moth. But brothers bring out information and you be like, damn, and the Lord be really sending out judgment, man. And that judgment is there for you to fear the Lord, man. And want to live according to his ways, man. That judgment is for you to want to appease Yahweh Bashem Yahushua so you don't be next, So that's pretty much it. With that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakwadash, double honors to our apostles. Honest to you brothers out there pushing the word. Shalom.